secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Alright, hear me out. 6'5" is actually like the height you need to go with if you want to get some broken builds. The more and more I'm starting to play around with this, the more and more I'm starting to realize like, yeah, this is pretty insane. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to figure out what build height will give me like the best 3-point shot and the best driving dunk possible. And it's going to be the 6'5", okay? It's because I'm able to have a 95 3 ball, but also a 96 driving dunk. What's important about a 96 driving dunk is that will give you Hall of Fame posterizer. 95 3, well, I can just show you talking about it. So as you come here, you look at the badges, you see right here, 95 will give you dead eye on Hall of Fame 3 ball, right? And then you can come right here and you'll see that the you'll have a gold limitless range. You'll get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And then of course, shifty shooter, you'll be able to get on gold. So 95 plays a really good pivotal point in 3-point shooting for the most part because of dead eye and set shot specialist. But you can also, all of these badges will at least be gold or Hall of Fame. You can max +1 or 2 to get to legend. Okay, now driving dunk. This right here, again, as you see, 96 driving dunk with the 85 vert will give you Hall of Fame posterizer. You just need to do max +1 to get on legend. Why is this so significant? Usually I stop at 93. Well, we all know with the new data that came out, these badges don't do much. Actually, it does nothing if you're looking at the test that 2K Labs and Toots did. So it's really the rating. So by me going from 93 to 96 now, that is gonna let me have a bigger green window than having a 93 driving dunk with legend posterizer. So it doesn't make any sense, I know. So believe it or not, my 93 driving dunk builds I have now that has a max +2 to legend posterizer, right, does not have as big as a green window as a 96 driving dunk with no badge. The badges, for some reason, posterizer are broken. They don't work. So hopefully that's something that gets addressed. But right now, they don't work. Okay? So that's the reason why I have the 96 driving dunk with the 95 3 ball. The 6'5" gives you the best ratio, as close as you can get to having 99 of both, right? So that's one. Then the driving layup. You know I'm really big on driving layup. Now, the reason why I went 85 is because you're going to see you can use 5 cap breakers here to get to a 90 driving layup to get physical finisher on gold if you wanted to, but that is the option. If you're not so much big on a 95 on an 85 driving layup, you can drop this down and go mid-range 85, but again, doesn't make any sense to do that. Or you can drop it down and get more on your pass accuracy if you wanted to. But again, like the Aaron Fox pass accuracy is the best. So it's like, what's the purpose? That's kind of how I look at things. So from the finishing shooting standpoint, it's just cracked. Then you get the 86 with the lightning launch. So you be able to get that 86 speed ball to get that gold lightning launch. You get the 86 ball handle, unlike most of those dribble moves, right? Now you're gonna look at the defense and you're gonna be like, bro, this doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? This is where the cap breakers come into play, right? Cap breakers absolutely just like, I just can't believe when I saw this, I'm like, damn, like this build is cracked. Like, there's no way they're allowing us to do this. All right, so keep that in mind. You already have the best 3-point shooting driving dunk ratio on the game. All right, you already have the best ratio, 95-96. But watch what happens with this defense in the steal when we look at the cap breakers, right? 86 speed, of course, because that's what your speed with ball. Gotta have the high agility. That's something that's just a must. The 75 strength is big. I have it there just in case you want to go physical finisher on gold if you want to use the 5 cap breakers. And then, of course, it will give you a strong handles also on gold. Very important. You have the 85 vert. You need that to be able to get that Hall of Fame posterizer. And again, you can make this at point guard or shooting guard if you want to. I just think point guard is just absolutely crazy to have this as a physical specimen. Then when we come over here, again, takeovers, you get the deep bomber. You're going to get the posterizer, whatever you need. you'll be able to get from that. So that's the reason why I think this is pretty dope. Now, what you're going to get is an inside out slasher, which again, perfectly fine with the name, won't be working. That doesn't really matter to me. The only weakness is won't be racking up any steal stats. Well, that ain't true. All right, and we're about to find out. All right, so let's go ahead, break this out real quick. Now, if you was to do 80 driving layup and then an 85 mid-range, you'd be called an ISO savant. But I feel like everybody has ISO savant, so that's another thing too. You know, I don't like having the same name as a lot of people. Or just use your specialization, you know, if you have playmaking or whatever. Now, let's take a look at the cap breakers. Let's come over here to the defense. As you can see, you'll be able to get an 85 steal and an 85 perimeter defense off rip. Now, I'm about to be hitting starter 5, so I'm able to get those 3 cap breakers. So with my specialization, I'll have 14 cap breakers. And what I'm going to do with this build is I'm going to use my first 10 right here to have 85 perimeter and 85 steal, right? And then I have 4 cap breakers left. And then what I'll do is go 91, 92, 93. So I use 2 cap breakers here. And then I'll use my other 2 right here to get to 92. And then I'll just start building from there as I go. You know, because in this season 3, I get another cap breaker. Eventually, I hope I'll hit vet 1. I don't know, like I'm just cruising along here. I'm not sweating it out. But what makes this build so unique is that there's a lot of different ways you can go. You can go 74 perimeter defense and 60 steal, and then just go all out with the 95 3 ball and the 96 driving dunk off rip. Use your 10 cap breakers there. And then add, you know, whatever else you have, you know, to wherever else you see fit. Okay? I mean, like, there's no right or wrong answer in this. Again, it's very difficult to have a bad build in NBA 2K26 with the cap breakers. But this build, again, to me, is just absolutely insane. 96 driving dunk with a 95 3 ball, right? You have 86 ball handle, 86 of speed. You're going to have 85 perimeter defense, 85 steal. Like, this is absolutely insane. So if you're looking at it like, well, how many cap breakers would I need to really maximize this build? Well, obviously you'll need 20, right? To fully maximize it all the way out. And for me, if I was to do 20, I'll have 20. If I don't hit, let me see. So I know some of y'all gonna be like trying this just to see how I do this. The city reps. All right, so that's the cap breakers here. This is 3 cap breakers here for veteran 2. So I have to hit veteran 2 to get the other 3. So let's just say, for instance, I'm gonna have a hard time with that, right? I'm not gonna be able to hit that portion. Okay, let's just look right now where I'm at with my specializations, and which would put me at 11 plus these 3, 11, 12, yeah, 14. Then you just look at your seasons, right? Your season awards, 14. So I'm at, this is season 2, and I'll need 6 more. So season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So season 8 at the worst, I'll be able to max this build all the way out. Season 8, if I'm just playing along. Now keep in mind, some of y'all be like, man, that's a long. Well, if you're just playing the game and you know, you're not trying to spend money, or you're just naturally just playing the game all the way through, just wait until season 8. That's kind of how I am with it. I mean, I'm going to be playing this game all the way up to the end. So, you know, to me, it's just, if I want to just make one build, then this will be the build I'll be doing, because it literally would do everything that you will want, right? So, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this, man. Is this the best crack build that you've seen? 96 driving dunk with a 95 3 ball. You'll have 85 perimeter defense and 85 steal with this build. Like, I think this is insane. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Dimmy. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.